Good evening. In the Bible, God says to Joshua, "Be strong and courageous, do not fear." Allegonda Peper is one of a limited number, a few people who were courageous in World War II, men and women who had the courage to do what is right. Allegonda was 25 years old when the Nazis arrived in her native Holland. As a Protestant, she married Philip, a Jew, a few months before intermarriage was made illegal. Allegonda's family opposed the marriage, but she decided to go ahead anyway. Allegonda and Philip moved from their city of Amsterdam to The Hague, where people didn't know them, couldn't criticize them. In their home, they set up 2 hiding areas for Philip and for other people who would later find refuge with the Peppers. Allegonda started helping the Jews of The Hague. She knew it was the right thing to do. She also knew she faced death if she was discovered, but she had the courage to go on. Allegonda brought Jews to stay in her house and hide. She helped them find safe houses. She brought them food and found them shelter. Mrs. Bole was ill, and Allegonda took care of her, bringing her back to health. She brought a doctor to see her, taking yet another great risk. Mrs. Dubel found refuge in Allegonda's house until Allegonda found another family to hide her. When that family couldn't afford food for Mrs. Dubel, Allegonda would bring her food to her new hiding place. Mrs. Riese was with the Dutch underground movement. She often brought Jews on the run to Allegonda, knowing she would hide them and care for them. Allegonda went to the Jewish Institute for Retarded Children, took kids out just before the Nazis came to take them away. Mrs. Elkerbut, a Jew, was hiding in the nearby city of Delft. Allegonda often came to visit her in her hiding place and would take her to her own house to recuperate. It was a very dangerous act, but Allegonda knew she was doing the right thing. By marrying Philip Pepper, despite the danger to herself and in spite of her family's objections, she saved his life. The State of Israel only awards one type of civilian medal. That is the award for the righteous among the nations, an award for non-Jews who saved the life of a Jew during the Holocaust at a personal risk to themselves. It is my great honor to award this, Israel's only award, to Mrs. Allegonda Peper, righteous among the nations. In the Jewish tradition, it is said that whoever saves one life is as if he saved all of humanity. Allegonda Peper has shown in her courageous deeds how one person can save humanity. This is the award, and this is what the award committee writes. This is to certify that on its session of May 6, 2007, the Commission for the Designation of the Righteous, established by Yad Vashem, the Holocaust Heroes and Martyrs Remembrance Authority, on the basis of evidence presented before it, has decided to honor Allegonda Peper Balte, who during the Holocaust period in Europe risked her life to save persecuted Jews. The Commission therefore has accorded her the Medal of the Righteous among the Nations. Her name shall be forever engraved on the honor wall in the Garden of the Righteous at Yad Vashem, Jerusalem.
Would your daughter please come forward and say a few words? Thank you. On behalf of our family, we would like to thank Yad Vashem and the Israeli Consul General Bavli for bestowing this honor on our mother. When one of her granddaughters mentioned to our mother what an honor it was to be awarded the title of Righteous Among the Nations, my mother's reply was, "Something that anyone would have done. No big deal. I'm just a regular, normal Oma." Although she might downplay all her efforts to protect and save not only her husband's life, but also the lives of many others, In our eyes, she was and still is a very courageous and special person. Our lives touch many others. We are all connected. Sometimes this network is very large, sometimes small. We know our mother's effort during the war touched many lives, including her children, two of whom were born between 1942 and 1944, her grandchildren and two great-grandchildren. It's a legacy that's an integral part of our family. She has lived her life with integrity and utmost honesty, continuing in her unpretentious way to help others when needed. Her story is one of love, commitment, courage, strength, and most of all, hope. We could not have asked for a better mother. In our world, what still emanates animosity, Anna Frank's quote, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." We all must believe and hope that this holds true for generations to come. There is a destiny that makes us brothers. None goes his way alone. All that we send into the lives of others comes back into our own. Now, I request that we take a moment of quiet and reflection and thank in our mind and hearts all the people who have contributed to our growth and honor those who passed on. Please have 1 minute of quiet for self-reflection. Thank you.